Hi folks, just wanted to give you all a little bit of background on exactly what contradictions in the Bible is and why I decided to make it and that kind of stuff. Well, first off, the reason I decided to call it contradictions in the Bible is because looking in this Bible, there's a section that says about the Bible, and under the heading how the Bible was written, this is what it says. It took about 1500 years for the whole Bible to be written, from Genesis written at the time of Moses to Revelation written by the Apostle John 65 years after Jesus' death. The books of the Bible had many different authors living in different times and in different places, yet not one of these writers contradicts another. God guided them so that they wrote in their own words what He wanted them to say. This means the Bible is completely dependable and a trustworthy book. We can believe everything it says because it comes from God. Well, obviously it's saying in here that none of these authors contradict each other, and we'll find out through my series that this is complete and utter fucking bullshit. Another reason I wanted to do this series is because as atheists who do talk to Christians about Christianity and stuff, I think everyone out there needs to read this book and understand what it says, because until you understand that, you're never going to make any headway with these Christians. Of course, then again, there's some Christians that know so little about the Bible that that's not going to help. I'll give you all an example of that. This guy at my work I was talking to, and I was actually making him listen to The God Delusion, because I have that on audio tape. I was listening to it at work and making him listen to it, and we got into a debate, and we were talking, and he told me what he thought the Bible was the Old Testament and the New Testament. The New Testament being basically a rewrite of the Old Testament. Now, he also said that he thought that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were Old Testament books, and I kind of laughed and realized that this guy's people like that, you're not going to be able to argue with them because they don't even understand their own position. But for people who do, you have to understand that position before you can go about changing their minds. The best way to do that is to understand exactly what the Bible says and not hesitate to use those words against them. The same thing for the Quran or Scientology or any other religion. If you're going to debate somebody on it, you're going to have to know exactly what the words in their holy text says and what they believe. Otherwise, it's going to be totally meaningless. And I hope that this series will help atheists and Christians alike come to terms with the things that are said in this book.